Took me a second. Okay, we are live. We are going to continue going through the MSQ with new characters. Show kind of the experience that goes through it. Also, it's a fun day. Hopefully my auto quality is better. I don't know what the hell my dog is doing right now. What the heck is my dog doing?
I don't know.
She's like literally licking...
Did the kids have something in the couch?
I don't know. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. I'm already...
Alright.
Okay, cool. Oh, the game. Alright, and I got the video quality fixed on that too. And there you go. Okay, so we're in by the party. Alright, so left off last. We're bloody hell dog. So we're gonna go do. We should both have class quests to go do.
Yes.
So.
Do you want me to do those?
Yeah, because we're gonna need the lock. So it's very. Alright, so again, welcome back. We are parent gamers here at Reckless Gaming. Finally got the kids in a place where they can rest. So in the game, anytime you unlock your next class quest, it's very important you go do that. That might unlock a new ability for you or a piece of equipment. Also, you have to complete the job quest in order to get through the rest of the game, through the story. See, it's giving me some options here. Guildmaster Luciana, I'm going to assume it's Luciana, wishes to learn how to see things from a different perspective. Of course she does. To please me, it pleases me to please me. What? No. My mind went somewhere. It pleases me to see how you have grown as an archer. Plainly, you have taken my counsel to heart and learned to see things through your eyes. I would now have you discover what it means to behold things from a different standpoint. You'll recall Le Alapo, one of our seniors in the guild, has given you over to her to care for this lesson. Speak with her and do as she bids. Alright, they sold me off. Cool. Let's see here. Oh, focus and stuff. Aha. Here you are. Cat girl! You've been expecting you. Shall we get on with it then? First, a quick review. Remember how the Bowmaster had you seek out and strike targets in through the city? Well, I would have you do the same. This time, however, you'll need to venture outside the gates. I'm sure you realize by now there is no guarantee of safety within the Travels Wood. As you search, you should take care to mind your surroundings. You won't have luxury of focusing solely on the quarry this time. You'll have to keep your eyes peeled for potential threats as well. Like Jared from Subway, I guess. That said, your objective is to destroy the targets alone, so avoid unnecessary combat, maintain a safe distance from the hostile creatures you encounter. Should you come under attack, take to your heels, risking direct confrontation, only if you can't outrun your pursuers. The targets are hidden in the central shroud as before. Use the heavy shot technique to destroy each one in a single blow. Well, go off. Okay, so I love how they tell me go run away, not realizing that I will be a god killer by the end of the story. Because that's how all JRPGs are. Okay. So, blue quest, and you can see this blue quest marker person. That means they have a quest that will unlock some feature of the game at some point in the quest line that they start, whether it be a function of the actual game itself, like a dungeon, a raid, or just an area. This is person, if I remember right, Yeah, lavender beds. I'm going to decline that for now, because that just takes us to housing, and these characters are broke and don't really have the money for that.
But we plan on we don't have a house on our level 90s, so we plan on buying a house on these characters. We just didn't want to go through the whole... We tried to get one, and we sat for like 6 hours, and it was just painstaking.
I've heard stories of people spending 72 hours rotating with their buddies to get one.
Yeah, we just figured that we'll do it on a weekend that we have time, that we can get a babysitter for the weekend. Probably like, it will be our like anniversary gift to ourselves. We'll go buy a house.
To give you an idea, it was easier to get my PS5 than this thing.
It was easier to get an actual legit house.
It's still, yeah, it was easier to get the PS5. Surprised they don't have me shooting apples off of orphans' heads. And that's the ghost. Oh, damn right. Yeah, crikey. Oh, fuck. Oh, shoot. Wrong one. Come on, fire! I like literally aggroed every bloody scorpion guy. Okay, archer. I'm waiting here. Well, you made short work of those targets, I must say. It seems you've learned to seek your prey without being preyed upon. Alright, we got that jokes. Let's continue then. I have a mind to give you more practical experience, and we received a request just recently I think that will provide the perfect opportunity. It seems tree slugs and vultures have congregated in ever-increasing number in the vicinity of Honeyyard, causing no end of trouble for the locals. We have been tasked with culling the beasts. The request comes from the Stillglade vein, when the wood whalers and the gods, however, cannot spare the forces to attend to such matters. The conjurers often turn to us for help, and before you ask, there's a good reason why they would rather not seize a particular task themselves. The creature in question possesses abilities which can cause problems for the magically inclined, but that's quite enough about conjurers' troubles. Luciana taught you how to discern an enemy's key traits, did she not? Well, now you'll need to do so while maintaining situational awareness, lest you be overrun. Consider the comprehensive review of our lesson and my own. Your orders are as follows. Head out to the East Shroud and put down 8 tree slugs and 8 vultures using all your skills as an archer. Good luck. Okay, off I go. Yes, now we're doing tree slugs. This is still... This is not the weirdest creatures I've ever fought in an MMO. Final Fantasy XI had bunnies that you had to fight. Not even for quests, just because the bunnies were dicks. I wouldn't leave you alone.
And WoW, you have to fight chickens.
You don't have to fight the chickens.
Yes?
No, you have to kill...
No, you can make the chickens aggressive and then fight them.
No, you're thinking of Zelda. The chickens never get aggressive in WoW.
Was it Zelda?
Yes! No, in WoW, no, you fought boars and things that could actually, I don't know, kill a human.
Well, I need to drop party because I need to go into a scenario.
But, no, in Final Fantasy XI, there was legit bunnies. And the real bitch about that was you had to be in a full party to fight these bunnies or they would kick your ass. Even if you clicked on it and said, oh, it's too weak to be worthwhile, which is like the equivalent of an enemy being gray in WoW, it would still kick your ass in a full party. If you weren't in a full party, it would kick your ass. So stupid. And then you'd lose like 10% of your experience and B level. You just so happened. No, you're waiting for coin. Stop lying to me. Alright. What's our next ability? 12 for Bloodware. There's vultures. These vultures would suck to fight. I had an AoE, I think. Yeah. There we go.
Shoot.
Uh-huh. So with the game, when you're attacking, you might see me use certain abilities in weird orders. If it says weapon skill, like this heavy shot, any other ability I have that's a weapon skill, they all get put on the global cooldown. I can't use the ability, that skill yet, until the rest of them. Abilities, however, like these, they don't trigger the global cooldown, so they can use in between using weapon skills. Same thing with spellcasters. Spells trigger the global cooldown, while abilities do not. There you are.
Yeah, I want to turn in my quest.
Oh, you finished your conjure quest?
I think so. Let me see if there's another part. Yeah, I'd have to go back to New Caledonia.
That thing that's popping up says chain. That's pretty much an experience multiplier.
So one of the reasons that we're going into explaining all this is because we wish there were videos like that. We could have found videos like this when we started playing.
There may have been.
But we couldn't find them.
And we didn't find it, and the few we did find did not explain in a way that was good for us.
So we figured if someone's starting out or looking to start the game, whether it's on PS or computer, we'll go over the basics.
Yeah, we're playing this on the computer. We're not playing this on the PlayStation. So I don't know much about using that crossbar for the controller. Unfortunately. I might try it out someday, but I don't. I'm better with a mouse and keyboard at these types of games than I am with controller. Same thing with shooters. I'm way better at shooters with a mouse and keyboard.
So I'm doing this thing after I complete a quest. If I get gear and I equipped it, I check the old gear to see if it's something I want to keep for my glamour, and if not, I move it right to my bag to sell. Because you do get overwhelmed by the amount of gear.
You can. And we'll explain glamour later when we unlock it. Which I need to unlock it so I can get my sexy bunny going again. That's the only action bar. Let's fix that in a second. Here. Smaller. Here. There. Save. Close. I don't need these buttons sitting up there. We don't say something about that. There we go. Out of my way now. Okay, cool.
Alright, I will meet you where our MSQ is.
Okay. So the game's HUD is fairly light and easy customizable, and that's because the developers do not support mods. There are mods, but if they may ban or restrict your account if they find out you're using mods, because that's not how they intend the game to Judging by your smug expression, I'd say you've acquired a feel for maneuvering to exploit enemy weaknesses while covering your own. Vultures are wont to keep their opponents at wing's length, and their attacks will send you flying. The solution is simple. Maneuver to the rear. Most things are going to the rear. Most of my things are done in the rear. Tree slugs on the other... Don't look at me like that! Tree slugs on the other... Seriously, a lot of the DPS gets, like, bonuses to attacking to the rear so the enemy doesn't dodge. And then there's melees have positionals where it depends if you're in the rear or the side.
So you like the rear position?
It's the best. Okay. Tree slugs, on the other hand, have an annoying knack for disrupting spellcasting with their secretions. As such, you do well to keep the creatures away from any mages in your party. Well, that's the tank's job, not mine. Needless to say, good positioning is the key to success in battle, which is why it's absolutely essential that you know your target's traits. The knowing of these traits is a fundamental part of hunting. Before the Keepers of the Moon conceived of archery, they dwelt not in the city but in the forest. For my people, hunting was a way of life. In hindsight, I suppose it was more of a lesson on hunting than on archery. Luciana knows well my past, so mayhaps this was her intent. Hunting, too, is an art. Before I came to Gardania, I never gave it much thought. Really, we don't care. But the more I thought of home, the more I began to realize. Forgive me, I'm not usually given defensive sentiment. Truly forget I said anything. Oh, I have. But do not forget the hunter must recognize her prey's weakness and strike swiftly when the opportunity presents itself. That concludes the lesson. Now I suggest you pay Luciana a visit. She is doubtless eager to hear from you. Yes, she's right there, so far away from me. It's good to see you. I hope you've learned much from Leah. Leah. Your adventure is true. Are you the one who slew the tree slugs and vultures? No. Acknowledges you, the creatures. Yeah. I want my money. How dare she entrust the security of our people to the hands of a stranger? I knew Mikote were reckless, but she is downright irresponsible. Shame on her. She's a cat girl. What do you expect? Did I not warn you that it was folly to suffer the woman's presence in our guild, Luciana? Every time she wastes an arrow on game, she drags our noble art back to darkness. And this girl too. She's an embarrassment to us all. I've done nothing, dude. That is quite enough, Silveri. I want to shoot him in the eye. Your skill with the bow is undeniable, as is your love for our nation. There is much and more you have yet to learn about archery. Catherine has matured greatly in the short time that she has been with us. You know this to be true. As Jessica declares with her presence here, you will be giving her next lesson. After all, unless of course you already have objections. Good. As for you, I would have you devote yourself wholly to training it. How many times does she have to mention you need to train more and you have to devote yourself? I mean, it's training ahead of your lesson with Silvares. If I say he will not be an easy instructor to impress. Oh, that we can agree. Before you take your leave, there's something I would tell you. You are as dedicated a student as ever set foot in these halls, and in recognition for your earnings, I hereby grant you permission to join the other guilds. Naturally, you'll need to obtain express permission of the relevant guildmaster, but I doubt they'll refuse one such as you. In Gridani, you'll find guilds representing lancers, conjurers, leatherworkers, carpenters, and botanists. You're free to seek membership in any that pique your interest. So you keep one thing in mind, although there's merit to exploring new avenues, there's also virtue in pursuing a single discipline with all one's heart. The decision is ultimately yours to make, whichever path you take, but be it the bow or no, I shall follow your progress with interest, for in you I see the makings of greatness. Now you have access to the armory system. So pretty much, let's see here, I have comparison, strength 2, dex 2, gets me vitality, hit. Comparison, and So, unlike other MMOs, this game lets you be every class, every job, on one character. You don't have to have a whole bunch of arcs. If I go open my character here by hitting C, I have a class jobs tab, and that will let me know what classes I have unlocked and what level they're at. Pretty much you got to go to each one, and then once I have it set, I can use the gear set list option here. I can click plus, see, it created what I have equipped it. I can then use this to quickly equip and switch between them. So I'm not going to go unlock any other jobs right now because I don't want to. I'll get.
What jobs can you unlock at 10? Just so they know.
So at 10, you have, so every job is in the role of tank, healer, melee, physical, and magical DPS. So at 10, it's all the base jobs. You have Gladiator, which turns into Paladin at level 30. Marauder, which turns into Warrior at level 30. Conjurer turns into White Mage at level 30. You actually can't unlock Scholar at all yet. Because that has to do with Arcanist. Right here. And this one at level 30, you can then unlock, it becomes Summoner and also Scholar. So you can actually both of those are off of that Arcanist. Thaumaturge becomes Black Mage at level 30. And then over here we have Pugilist, which becomes Monk. Lancer, that becomes Dragoon. And then Rogue, which becomes Ninja. Rogue wasn't an option at character creation. You actually have to advance because it was added later in like a patch. So, yeah, all the other ones you see are Dark Knight, Gunbreaker, Astrologian, Sage, Machinist, Dancer, Red Mage, Blue Mage, Reaper, Samurai. We have to unlock those after level 30, once we're around different levels. So Dark Knight and Astrologian and Machinist. Those we have to complete the base core, A Realm Reborn quest lines, and get into the first expansion before we can unlock those. That's kind of annoying, so they learned their lesson. And so with the other ones, you just have to be the appropriate level and own the expansion. I haven't necessarily gone through that part of the story. So like Samurai, right here, you have to be level
50.
Yep, you gotta be level 50, as well as, which one was it? It was Samurai and Red Mage. You have to be level 50 and own the Stormblood expansion. You don't have to progress in the story, you just have to have the expansion and be level 50. Gunbreaker and Dancer, you have to be level 60 and own the Shadowbringers expansion. Sage and Reaper, you have to be level 70 and own the Endwalker expansion.
Okay, but just because you're 70 doesn't mean those characters are going to start at 70.
No. Well, actually, alright, so Dark Knight, Astrologer, and Machinist start at 30, which is horribly annoying to level. So they got smart at later. So yeah, Samurai does start at, it starts at 40. Because you have to be fit. Pretty much, you kind of got to go through the content for the previous content to that one. So it's not as far back. So you have to be 50 to unlock Samurai and Red Mage, but they start at 40. And you got to be 70 to unlock Gunbreaker and Dancer, 60. But they start at 60.
And you have to be 60 to unlock Gunbreaker and Dancer, not 70.
No, you got to be because the idea was you would have completed the expansion. And then Sage and Reaper, you have to be 80 to unlock them, but it starts at 70. So, alright, moving on. And I'm going to pull up my social, my friends list, invite Solara back. And wait, what's the next quest? Oh, I'm just going to teleport. I'm also going to eat me this pie to get me that 3% experience buff. So. Hello.
There is a mender over here if you need him.
I'm pretty good right now. Let's go this one. Let's go to the MSQ. Main scenario quest. That's pretty much what we call it. It's any quest that's got that meteor-looking symbol like this up here, and those advance the story. Pretty much, if the fastest way to level a class, just follow that, because you will get to your. By the time you get to the end, it will keep you in line with levels. Now it's a little bit different with this earlier stuff. We have already out-leveled. We're level 11, and if I click on this, well, this is level 9 quest, and it's going to get worse. We will hit level 50 before we get done with A Realm Reborn quests. So. I really like the music.
Yeah, I enjoyed the music.
I just really need...
It's calming.
Final Fantasy's always been good on music. Okay, there we go. So we see the icon above his head. It's got that MSQ meteor icon. That means that that's our target for the quest.
Pause!
What did the dog do?
He dropped the microphone! All the way over there! Because I made him move from my feet. If you can hear us, we're having a
No, they can't hear us because we about damn near broke this. Damn dog about broke the mic. What in the...
There we go.
Damn dog.
We might need to actually get the thing to hook it to the desk.
Maybe because he's a skittish little shit. Alright, back to killing raptors.
Sorry about that brief interruption.
It's a small dog, too, that did. The big dogs hasn't done it yet.
We have a dog that's a little skittish about everything, and I ask him to move from my feet.
So, what do you find?
A raptor? Oh shoot.
Yeah, we don't need to fight
Oh,
that
this
one.
one just attacked me.
So anyone who picks this game up and starts playing, don't worry if your bars don't look like anybody else's bars. Whether it's mine or somebody else's that you watch. Because it's really all about what are you comfortable with and how your playstyle is.
Yeah, even though the MSQ is pretty much set, the same for everyone, it's all about your flavor, like what you like, what your rotation is. Whatever you're comfortable with.
Oh, crap. Moved too far of its bounds and became invulnerable. Just leave it.
Okay.
We gotta come up here and get this egg. So that pattern you're seeing up here on the ground that's orange, that is an area of effect that the enemy is casting. It's letting me know where it's going to hit. So I have time to get... So long as you're not in that zone, by the time it disappears, you won't get hit by the attack. But if you're in that zone when it disappears, then it doesn't matter where you're at. You're going to get hit by the attack. Alright, there we go. But never get comfortable. Sometimes the zones do not stay up very long. It's more of a haha, you goofed. I have to put this stuff. Stupid me. There we go. Did you equip your new gear?
I believe so.
Apparently I forgot.
Yes.
Alright. Okay. So, like I said, in this Q icon, this is just an extra side quest thing that you can do for Gil or other rewards. If you're trying to level your main class, just ignore it. So, let me stick with this. Oh, you have returned! Now, might my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed. You have my thanks. As for the eggs, I ask that you deliver them to Sub Kamazon at the Bannock. Anal eggs are both large and filled with nutrients. The perfect meal for a soldier. Apparently they're Spartans. She will be more than a little pleased to see you, I would imagine. Okay, go in, Oh, we're dirty-minded people.
What?
I have now matured past the age of a 12-year-old.
What?
He wants out again.
No, you just went out.
I'm telling you, that dog's a jerk.
I'll put you in with the children.
Oh, like kill. He won't survive that.
You need to go put Wojtek to bed.
I will do it in a second. You ever come across striking dummies? These are pretty much things you can test your attacks on.
No.
There you go.
Baba, you were just...
Who goes there? Oh, it's you. Another delivery. Yes, because that's what I am. An errand boy. Or girl or bunny. I'm an errand bunny. I'm not certain I should be the one by Nelfica. That's an anal. It's making me think of that one bad dragon thing.
Don't make me laugh. My allergies are rough tonight from the weather.
Oh, the truth be glad indeed to see one of these at the table. And you say here, Pauline sent you on this errand. I hear the anals are more numerous than ever, yet you appear to have managed the task of your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me. Let me see here. None of these are good for me. So, because I'm pretty sure... Yep. Okay, so I'm going to get the money. Thank the gods you've come. We have a potential crisis on our hands that probably involves some harmless wooden critter. And I would appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out? Well, considering I want the story to advance, yes. Listen well, for we haven't much time. To the southwest of here lies a dungeon known as Spirit Hold. It was all but destroyed during the calamity. Desiring to offer the ruins back to the forest, a hearer ventured inside to carry out the rite of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Word arrived just moments ago that the hearer and his guard have been attacked by a towering shadow. You heard me, true, a shadow. And that's the dog. On any other day, I would dispatch my best quivermen to provide support, but I sent them to repel the Ixali incursion in the West Shroud near Naria Belago. No one talks like this. The timing of these events cannot be more coincidence. I fear the Ixal somehow caught wind of our plans and are attempting to disrupt the rite in an effort to weaken the bond between man and elemental.
Okay, we're not doing this. Cupcake, you go that way. Go that way.
They
You're
must not be
gonna
allowed
knock
to
my computer
succeed.
over.
And so I bid you go to Spirit Hold and do whatever is necessary to resolve the situation. Please say you will help us. Yes. I knew you would let me down. You will have the support, all the support I can muster. Now we're racing against time, so you best make haste. I'll punch you in your wooden mask. Alright. Speak with Allison. Are you coming?
Yes. You need to go quite bad. He's gonna knock that mic over again.
Yeah, he will. Alright, one brief moment while Alright, we're back. And alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Lives of being adults. I don't recommend being an adult. It's a terrible idea. Worst thing I ever did. Second worst thing I ever did. Oh, bugs. How come every MMO there's like these bugs that are like unnecessarily large, even compared to like normal real world standards of large bugs?
It's raining here.
I like how it
Is it not raining for you?
It's raining for me too. I like how it darkens our clothes though when like they get wet. Give it that little wet effect. Alice.
Oh, I need these.
Yeah, we'll get them. Come up here though first, Will. Because I'm pretty sure he's gonna have us kill the imps. Who goes there? An adventure, is it? Here at Instructor Gallifrey's request, you say? Thank the matron. Doubtless you already know this, but towering shadow manifests without warning and attacked the here in the midst of the rite. Most of the party has been successfully excavated, but 5 remain unaccounted for. Please find them and see them out of harm's way. Okay. Alright.
These swarms are on my hunting log.
Oh. The imps are mine.
They're also part of a fate, so extra experience.
Yay. Got it. Okay. A great shadow towered over me. What in the 12 gods' good grace? An adventurer, please, you must save the hero. You know the difference between me and these guys are when it comes to being an adventurer? I don't work for one single person, so I don't know why they can't do it. Galford sent you? I am no longer of use here. Pray help the hero in my stead. Goodbye, I'm mute. God, the main character shows up in the pit and they all run away. Have you gotten all your swarms?
Yes.
Away, vile fiend, away I say, I defy you, I defy you. Oh, an adventure. Really? Are bunny girls that rare here? We were ambushed. Ambushed in the midst of a ritual, and then, I'm not sure what happened. And then you walk away from me. You were sent to help. I fear you're too late. The ritual has failed. I must needs return to Gridania. The seed seer needs to know of this. Useless shit. The thing was no elemental, but a being born of darkness. The here languishes alone in the depths. You must help him. God, dear, why can't they just be called seers like a normal person? Oh, it's glowing.
Yep, like party.
The party. And you're here. So pretty much this is letting you know you're entering a instanced event right here. And it says level sync. So pretty much if you're a higher level, it'll sync you to this level right here. A mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone of soul that it may wake to life. And there it is. There's the goal. shoot stone with arrows, because that makes all the sense.
Why not? Shoot, my one attack ability that's not a dot is called stone, so I'm hitting stone with stone.
That seems weird. If you also, I have it covering, my video covering the chat log right now, because I don't necessarily think the freight company wants their stuff on camera. But if you pay attention doing these things, sometimes you'll see the chat log, like somebody commenting on stuff, like an NPC commenting on stuff. The golem could be vanquished. The woman is no ordinary adventurer. It was a challenge rating 12 golem. Actually, I don't even think golems are challenge rating 12, are they?
I don't remember. Do you have sound?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm skipping all my cutscenes so I can watch on yours, so it's not the window from the sound.
Challenge rating. Yeah, they're only challenge rating like 7 to 10, depending on the type of golem. Damnation, he has looted us yet again. Potato Mage. Oh, fancy meeting you here. How are things? Oh, great. Don't you just hate having a headache so bad you have visions? Whatever are you? Shh, more birds. This makes it... How many times a day? 7? Their movements are beyond their fathoming. Do you think maybe they're trying to summon their primal? I hope not for all our sakes, yet we must be prepared for the worst. Alright, Potato Man. Whether the same fate as the fallen emerald moss. As we fear Delamood's anomalies affecting the life in the Troll's Wood. You mean disturbance of the etheric flow. The very same, the Garleans have a lot to answer for. The imbalance that they have created is plunging the land into chaos, just as Louis Suave forewarned. It's no wonder the primals have started appearing. Time is against us, but there's still hope for the land. We must hold fast to the hope and fight to the very last. Agreed. Oh gosh, I have to smell it's frightening you. Stupid things. These stupid things have to be the very latest in Charlene invention. Show some respect. But they're so uncomfortable and ugly. You ask me, they're an improvement over that mask of yours. Hard to believe it's already been 5 whole years, isn't it? Already 5 years is but a heartbeat in the life of the planet. I suppose you're right. Now that I think about it, the trolls would barely recover at all, and the Gridanians still have the same old problems. Along with some new ones, just in case Ixal and Garuda weren't troublesome enough, the Sylphs had to go and invite Ramu, didn't they? Do you ever think about those adventures who fought alongside us? I do, and the 5 years seemed like ages. I wonder what became of them. Ah. Ida, look. And what is this exactly? Another disturbance in ether and freshly manifested at that. It seems to be emanating from life men's slump. We must hurry. Are you alright? Your eyes glazed over there for a while. The good news is that the hearer is unharmed. Somewhat dazed, yes, but the whole mind and body. The bad news concerns everything else. Lest you forget, the 12's wood is the domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that man abides in the forest and avails himself of its bounty. The ground which the dungeon occupies is no different. This isn't even a dungeon yet. Having no more use for the dungeon, the Gridanian sent a hearer to offer the place back to the elementals by way of the rite of summoning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Alas, he failed to complete the ritual for obvious reasons. While the poor soul cannot be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, they may well consider it a slight, and the last thing the Gridanians can afford to do is at certain times to risk alienating the 12's wood eternal guardians. But you have more done your part. We shall see the hearer to safety and send for his peers to finish the rite. In the meantime, please make your way outside. Report to Alistan. Ah, but where are my manners? I am Papa Limo. Papa Limo! And the tactless woman beside me here is Ida. Papa Limo and I are surveying the closewood together. Pleased to meet you. Ida, give me a hand, would you? Walk. Wait, there's something familiar about you. Could it be that you are... Nope, never mind. That was my eyes playing tricks. Till we meet again. Foreshadowing.
I thought that cutscene had voiceover.
No! A lot of these original first Roman War ones don't.
Are you invited you?
Yay! Oh, let's go.
Are you level 13?
Yeah.
I'm level 12. How'd you get ahead of me?
I have no idea. But it'll balance out as we do the...
I know. I'm just curious.
I don't know. You have your earring equipped, right?
Yeah.
We'll check our hunt log, because that may be the difference.
That is true.
Keep running, just trying to run around for a second. Oh no! They're hitting us with ice cubes. Are you not going to... Okay, fine, man. Where are you up? Over here.
I already turned in.
Oh, yeah? Okay. All this happened inside Spirit Hold. 12 preserve us. Who is the masked mage and what dark ambition has he driven so many things shrouded in mystery? Well, I shan't find any answers on my own. I must need to discuss this with Galfred. The matter warrants full investigation if I'm any judge, and that shall certainly be my recommendation. Your courage has saved many lives this day, adventurer. From this you have my deepest gratitude. Pray return to Gridani and seek out Eminem. I understand she wishes to thank you for your efforts on our behalf. Okay, let me see. Hunt log. I have 2 left in my hunt, 3 left in my hunt log to do.
I have 1. I have 1.
And I have no idea. Maybe it's just how our class quests are going.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Alright, going back to Eminem. Oops. 13. This is level 9. It's still a level 9 class, so. There we go, Eminem. Welcome back. A little bird tells me that the hero and his party owe you their lives. A tale for the tavern if I've ever heard one. This is the only shame that I must ask you not to tell it for the time being, at least, to make myself clear. Until the heroes have made their will on the matter known, it will be best to avoid unsettling people with stories of walking statues. Okay. And you must have suitable recompense for your valiant service. First, half your reward, I give you leave to make use of the accommodation here at the guild. Oh, I finally get to use the inn. Arrange the maids that all you need to do is speak with Antoinette whenever you crave comfort of a firm bed and a soft pillow. Inn rooms are now available. For the second half of your reward, I offer you another path to fame and fortune. Guild leaves. Guild leaves are records of various requests I received from citizenry. They outline all manners of tasks and ambitions young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Gantrent is our guild leave official, or leave meet, here at the Carling Canopy. I have spoken with him regarding your net for solving challenging problems, and he's eager to make your acquaintance. Guild leaves.
I'm going to drop my veteran gear into my armor.
Okay. By the way, have you perchance heard about the coming festival? It is truly a splendid occasion. Looking forward to the young and old alike, and one I heartily recommend you take your time to enjoy. Don't be too disappointed if the recent troubles cast a shadow over proceeding. However, I fear nothing short of mysterious interloper's apprehension can prevent that. Well, we are talking about you. You have made Mother proud. I expect great things from you, young lady. You're not my mama. One, our ears don't match.
I did pick up the guild leave quest.
Yeah, I unlocked them, so I might as well do it.
Yeah. There's some quick, easy experience.
How's my favorite fresh face adventure? Oh, do not scout, so I speak out of habit. You have come a long way since first you walked through my door, and I'll not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time that you made yourself useful at Bent Branch Meadows and Central Shroud. Unlike the recruits you see at the Brannock, the men and women at the Bent Branch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few who would welcome the assistance of rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. Brent Branch is also home to very useful, situated aetheryte. It is, in other words, the perfect place for you to begin your next stage of your journey as an adventurer. And what better time than the present? Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate and continue southwest until you come to a bridge. Cross it, and spy the aetheryte in your distance. You may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Bent Branch Meadows. If you so fancy, you may also use a Chocobo Porter service, doubtless the safest way to get to your destination. Chocobo Keeper Singer should not hesitate to lend his burst to a capable adventurer like you. Oh, and be sure to introduce yourself to Keitha, the head Chocobo Wrangler, when you arrive.
We have this down there.
Pretty sure we do.
Yeah, it just went there.
Mother Eminem has told me much of your endeavors, Captain. Have you considered attempting one of the guild leads available here at the Adventurers Guild? Guild leads are a means by which we document requests for assistance from citizenry prior to assigning them to adventurers possess the necessary skill. From battlecraft leads that require extermination monsters to tradecraft leads that ask for the creation of goods, the tasks, the term, leaves, quests, and many are varied by nature. Should you be interested, peek as you have to make your way to Branch Meadows and speak with Terry. She'll be happy to see you set your feet on the path of completing your first lead quest. Keep our pledge. Leave quests, they're just a quick way to level young, low level characters and later on your trade skills. You must be the adventurer M&M sent word about. I'm Keitha, head wrangler round these parts. I reckon. I've heard many more things about you, good things, lest you worry. When the older seed seer. Why did I say cedar? That makes no sense. They as welcome adventurers. 'Tis fair to say we had our doubts. Till hard-working folk like yourself set about proving us wrong, that is. Consider me a convert. Yeah, buddy. Any road you've a mind to help out at the ranch, have you? Good. We could always do with a hand or two to keep the place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, I've a task right here that wants doing. Probably more gophering. Let me know when you're ready to get busy. Oh, and you come highly recommended, so don't go letting no one down, eh? Eh?
Just to let y'all know, he's not making fun of the way anyone speaks. We're in Texas, and people actually talk like that. And then once in a while, his Texas accent comes out.
I'm making fun of these characters. Seven hells! Some bastard! Kieran? There's no use behind those cues. Sons of bitches. Has gone and broke one of me chocobo eggs. Filthy little thief was busy looting the barn when a god startled it, prompting the damn thing to drop the egg. It was clutching and run. Some of the lads gave chase, bless them, but when 3 or more of them vermin appeared, me lot had no choice but to stand back. I'm doing this weird British Texas thing. Something hasn't done about those God, people, spelling. Would you mind heading over to the matron's leave and have a word with a soldier named Rosaline for me? The ratmen nest in the neck of the woods. See, she'll know what to do. I already got this one turning. Leave a brick branch. Over here. Bloop. Ah, no bloop, no bloop. Bloop, bloop. Greatest adventure, my name is Tyranny. Tyranny? And I'm in charge of assigning local leads quests here at Brent Branch Meadows. Trent convinced you to seek me out, did he? Then I shall assume you have a basic understanding of what accepting a guild leave might entail. But first things first, I must be certain that your skills are a match for your enthusiasm. The Adventurers Guild would not approve of me sending a fledgling hero to their death or dishonor or want of requisite capabilities. Take a moment to peruse the task outlined in the guild leave. Do you believe yourself up to the challenge? So then we would accept one of these. Just that.
I accepted it.
We'll accept it. Alright. So quick detour. Glad to hear, pray be aware, however, the anals are wont to flee to the broodmates, which the sends they overmatch. You would be wise to prevent such a reunion, lest the battle be drawn out past your limits of endurance. Okay. So pretty much how this works is we have on our map here a green area. That green area is where we go for the leave quest. I'll go this way.
When do we unlock your place?
Guild has come like ready for the right before the dungeon.
Okay.
Right before the first dungeon. Alright, once we get in the green, we click on the quest to open up our quest book. We'll click initiate, and this is to say your home. It'll warn you if your home point's not set to Ether already, but we're gonna ignore that. So now this recommended level. So pretty much this little slider lets me set it at the recommended level, or add difficulty of 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. And I click confirm, and then it starts it. Okay, and then there's just more crap on it. Okay, so these guys with the cards, these are targets for the quest. Sometimes it is a matter of killing them, other times it is a matter of finding items.
Or leading them back to
I hate that one.
a certain place. Like back to the village or...
But we're just going to do this one. And once we're done, it's going to be like, aha, you did it. Return to the lead meet. Yes. If yes, it's going to automatically move back here. And then when we turn it in, he's going to let you know that, you know, bonus awards are based on speed of completion. And see, this is what I get for completing it. And this is my bonus for being quick about it. Complete. Now, those little trials behind us, we have no qualms about assigning you tasks for front meadows. There are lead quests of plenty and hardworking adventures such as yourself, feel fame, unfortunately, what they're doing. And we complete that.
And then, for the
city state lead quests have been unlocked. Now, he has still the blue quest.
Get that one, that's for the guild house.
And this is, believe you're ready for guild tests. So guild tests, they're meant to help you learn basic party mechanics and how to work in a party before you start doing your dungeons.
I just don't have to find it.
Should be an interesting challenge, quite unlike the average lead quest. You might consider joining a guild test. If you wish to know more, pray speak to the battle warden rival outside yonder tent. I will inform him of your success against the anals, so that there are no doubts about your abilities. Thank you. And now, anybody who can give you guild tests in an area are going to have this card-looking icon above them. So I want to come over here. Ribald, Battle Warden. I was told Sword Adventure will be along shortly. I take it as you, then permit me to tell you about current operations. Wait, maybe this is your first time participating in guild tests. I remember my first test. It was the night of my 20th name day. My fellow guildmates invited me to join them in slaying the family of pasties? Pasties! Hell yeah, I am on a war against pasties too, covering the goods. Who were stealing choco eggs from the French meadows. The moment we arrived, one of the terrible beasts immediately turned on me and charged. The thing was thrice my size and already maimed several chocobo keeps. There was no way we could win, so I simply froze and waited for the end, but that's what I remembered. I was not alone. My friends rallied around me, and together we defeated the pasties. That, my friends, the guild test is truly about. Let's say you, Frankie, you care to experience guild test yourself. I'm gonna take this potion, and now I've unlocked it. So you have a cool thing in here called Duty Finder. So if you come here to the duty button, you have it here. It'll give you a list of things you're able to queue up for. They're highlighted, like this one. I can sign up for this one basic guild test if I want to. I'm not going to do that now. You automatically unlock guild tests as you level. So you do that, well, as you level and you complete guild tests. So if I complete that one, it'll unlock the other level 10 one, and then I have to wait till 15, and then I'll do those. Alright, on to the MSK.
You said duty.
Duty. Peter. Okay. You're here on Keith's behalf. I see. Broke one of her eggs, you say? Well, that's... And there were 4 of the creatures. The kiki are a nuisance at the best of times. But we must know... But we can now add trespass and chocobo murder to their list of transgressions. They have forced our hand. Our retribution must needs be swift and decisive. And who better than you to deliver it, adventure? Find their lair west of here and make an example of exactly 4 kick. It doesn't matter how many there are. We only need you to take out 4. That'll leave it. Kikirin. I don't know. We can send no clearer message. We can't send a clearer message. Get rid of all of them.
Kiku Walker.
No. And over here. Oh, and you found them.
Of course I found them. I knew where they were.
That's dead from mine. Hello there. Alright, now I don't need to kill any more, even though they're obviously a problem.
Like the kobolds in the gold mine.
Yes, kobolds are constantly coming after us. Please only kill a small handful of them.
And steal their candles.
And take their candles. Gosh, these NPCs make no sense. At least in D&D, the NPCs want you to kill all of them.
And bring you their heads, not...
You've done good. A grim task, but necessary one. You have shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who consort with adventure. Okay. Perhaps now the Kikirin will think twice before giving me their larcenous provocarities. Take money. OSHA. Oh, see? They have OSHA. Ho ho there, adventurer. You seem light on your feet. Fancy a quick skip along the route of Heaven's Pillar here. I need someone to pick off a blue trumpet or 2. I know that you're thinking it's not more than a mushroom, so why the commotion? Well, I'll tell you why. You follow that fungal menace to multiply, and within a moon, they'll be covering the whole damn route of the rotting the wood clear through. Just watch your step while you go up there. The dire mites on the ground won't waste any time adding insult to failing injuries. Once you're done, head up to the top, end the route, and report to Theodore. He'll be glad to hear someone's taking care of one of the more dreaded chores. Of course.
One moment, we have to speak with a child.
Hey, parenthood. Such a great thing. One second. Yeah. You drink.
There's water right here.
I don't want one.
Are you getting a Coke? Can I have a Coke?
Would you like a Coke? Are you sure you want to put this one?
That's true.
I'm not getting a Coke. I'm getting the other thing. That'll go flat by tomorrow. Last thing I need you to be up all night after drinking a Coke, keep you awake.
You better listen and make sure that if it was unmuted.
No.
That might freak out the dog hitting my desk.
That was different.
She almost knocked my computer over.
Well, just because the dog's a jerk. Okay, continuing on. Alright, we gotta go. Are we going up? Yeah, we're going up. I think. Wait, no, we're not going up.
No, we're going down. I'm down here.
Going timber. Okay. No, yeah,
No,
it's
wait,
up.
it's up.
It is up. You lied to me. You liar. What else have you lied about?
I really can't bake.
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
I can cook, but I can't bake.
Yeah, see, yeah, they're up here.
Oh shoot, I just fell.
See how your balance issues are the same in game?
That's how you are in real life.
Yeah. Got those. While she's picking those up. So a couple of things in our actions and been dragging them out. You have 3 types of actions. You have main actions, which are divided into class and job. So I won't get any of the job ones until I hit level 30. Roll. These are the same for everybody, the same roll as you. So everybody who's ranged physical DPS will have these 6 right here. And then we have traits. These are passive abilities for your character based on your class and job, so more will unlock once I hit 30. Are you stuck?
I thought I could go down that way.
No, you have to come here and then come this way. Like that.
It looked like you could fall between the trees.
No!
There's one more that's only 30.
Yeah, it's along the path. It's up. It's along here.
Oh, I see it.
Don't fall. Oh, almost. Okay. Oh no, we gotta go the rest way up.
Do it?
Yeah, we gotta go.
Oh,
Up.
I jumped down.
Oh well, sucks to be you.
Thinking we had to go back to dude.
Sucks to be you. There's Theodore. No Simon. Finally, someone with a normal name. Oh, you cleared the route of the blue trumpet. Wonderful. To be quite honest, I have this teeny tiny problem with heights. No, it's just not my ideal posting. Yeah, you have a problem with heights. Okay.
You're standing up on top of scaffolding in a tree.
Okay. Keeping the route passable is an important job, you see. It's one of the few ways folks can traverse the central trail since the calamity, all but split the area in twain. It is not perhaps the easiest pathway to walk. There are those who believe the will of the matron herself causes the tendril of a heaven's pillar to remain thus suspended, that it might serve as a force people. I'm rather fond of the notion myself. And we have new headpiece. Complete. Equipped. And yes, I equipped it. Now you might be wondering, wait a minute, you equipped a headpiece. Where is it? Well, the bunny people don't display headpieces unless it's only a headpiece that like goes over the face. Like
Eye patch or
eye patch or eyeglasses or something. It's just how they made the character models and the ears kind of sit in the place where the headpiece goes. The Hrothgar are the same way, so they can't wear them either.
And I just turned mine off because it was ugly.
Yeah. It is regrettable my duty to stand watch over the road from here to Branch Meadows. The ranch has become a venerable institution of Gridania, so any threats to its continued operation are taken quite seriously by the wood whalers. Which reminds me, maybe it's my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not long ago. Would you mind passing word to Rosaline down below? I would go myself, but well, it's hard enough marshalling the curse to walk the route for my shift. Dude, you suck. It's not like this thing is narrow. You'd have to be clumsy like my wife to fall off this. What? You did. You fell. A shadowy fellow whom, now you mention it, I may have seen some... Really? You just now told me? I dismissed it as a trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest to the north. Still, I suspect that is nothing more than the Kirin thief on the run. If you must state your curiosity, by all means, investigate. Should you actually find something, I would very much like to see it. Okay. And go this way. And bloop. A warm leather bag. And whatever the hell that bag is. you had to. You just had to, didn't you? There's sounds of shadowy figure. Alright, now we take this bag back. So much back and forth. Hop. Rosalie. Have you found something? Yes. This bag. That anybody could have carried. Remnants of the campfire and forgotten bags belong to any adventurer or traveler. That's what I just said. And inside we have a chocobo, grooming brush, and rosaline oil. That's... Well, I don't kink shame, but wait. Why would a traveler make camp here when it would be far safer to beg the hospitality of Burnt Branch Meadows? Bugger me. Bugger me. I think this belongs to that stranger said to be meddling with the chocobo. Thank you, adventurer. We have been lax in our duties, but no longer. I swear we'll find this shadow. And final comparison. Yes, they're better boots. Complete. And equipped. So, oh, this button I'm clicking right here, once you unlock gear sets and you create multiple, you click that to update the gear set for that when you have equipped it. So. The threat elevated. We cannot allow other sentries to dismiss similar sightings. They must know that what we have learned. To that end, I've prepared this letter containing everything we know about our mysterious stranger. I need you to show you my comrades throughout the shroud. Once each sentry has committed the details to memory, have them write their names in at the bottom for confirmation. Start with Elmar the Bannock, then find Bernard at the eastern gates of Burnt Branch Meadows. They ought to relay the information to the others. Finally, make sure Elgar sees the letter. He stands watch within the stables, so if the stranger aim is to harm the chocobos, Eilgar may have to personally put an end to it. I've already been turning in parts of the quest.
No, I'm over here trying to.
So if you level, and you have like this right here, where it says you need to be this level to have it, and you haven't accessed it yet, that means you have to do a quest. A class quest to get it. That's why class quests are important.
Okay, I got myself all turned around.
Who are you looking for?
The guy for the quest.
Which one? Elmar?
Yes.
I met Elmar. You don't look like you're from here. You're here for training. Yeah, take a look at this. Shadowy figure. Understand all passport recruits as well as the sentries. Let me just make my mark there. That should do it. If you follow the road itself, you'll find Bernard by the bridge to Brent Branch. Godspeed adventure.
Oh, give me a second. You're in the little town, right? Yeah, there's the merchant and vendor right next to you.
Yeah, north.
Did I go to the wrong town?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
not the one with the aetherite. The one north of it.
Oh, okay.
Turn around. Yeah, go across the river. Turn around. Yeah, that way. There you go. There she is, on a little dot.
My bad.
It is your bad. You should feel bad. These poor people are in suffering. And here you are, taking a trip in the lake. Or river, or creek, or whatever the hell that is. There you are. Oh yeah, go this way.
She is
She is snoring. This dog is.
The mic is probably picking some of it up.
It probably is. If anyone's wondering what that sound is, it's the dog. This dog snores like nobody's business. Hello, Bernard. How's Santa? You have business with me, adventurer? Yes. Sign this. Rosalind is right to be cautious, for a stranger and adventurer so close, yet go to such great lengths to remain undetected. Suspicious. They clearly have designs on Brent Branch. If you appreciate the help, I shall write my name here, yes. Ah, here, take... And you'll find Aelgar in the stables past the aetherite. Yeah, I know I will. It's marked on the map with a green thingy.
Last quest rewards.
Mind the birds adventure, they get nervous around strangers. What's this? Is Shadowy Stranger? Yes, Shadowy Stranger. Name of the matrons? Yes. You've already shown this to Bernard and Elmer? I see. Good. Then it's up to inform the staff here. Not everyone here is a wood whaler, true, but even our sailboat boys won't hesitate to take up arms to defend the chocobos. You're quite a compassionate adventurer by the sound of it. Will far be it for me to look at give Chocobo in the mouth. I have need of a capable woman like yourself. We received a peddler at the gates the other day, an excitable Wallafell that was sweating and swearing that he had been attacked by a large winged beast. Yet, other than hornets, I know of no other flying creatures in this region. If there's any truth to what he said, I might prove problematic for other travelers. Follow the road south and see if you can find any evidence to support his claim. And should you find something, kindly tell Lotharia to patrol this area sometimes instead of just standing beneath the spire and staring at the goddamn road in those words. Okay, so we got another class quest to do.
Do you want to go do that?
Yeah, let's do that. Because we should unlock an ability for us that we might want.
While we're teleporting, can you go put Child to bed?
Child just went to get a drink. Are you talking about other child?
I'm talking about girl type child.
Alright.
The Hawthorne Hut.
The Who Hut? I'd go to the Who Hut. The Who Hut's Stacy.
I've never been.
It's like Genghis Girl, but it's a little different.
Every time we go, we change our mind because it's busy. And we don't like people.
Yeah, we hate people. See? There you go. Guild. See here? You're telling me I'm going to have a bow and I'm going to get this ability. Welcome back. I trust you've been keeping your nose to the grinding stone. As I mentioned when we last spoke, you will train under Silvera's tutelage today. Put aside your misgivings and avail yourself on his wealth of experience. Go now, present yourself before him. Word up, dude. Whom I see, it was too much to hope you would not return. Night.
Love you too, honey.
The others believe that you would have potential, but I'm not so easily convinced. Like so many adventurers, you have not the faintest inkling of what it means to be an archer. How could you? Archery is a proud tradition of the Wildwood Elves, and the essence of this art. To read one's enemy has been instilled in us over centuries. In that time, we have defended this great nation against every imaginable foe, granting us insight into which you will never possess. Can you recognize the subtle signs that betray action? No. Can you accurately predict an opponent's movement? No. Can you glean your foe's intentions at a glance? No. How do you know? You haven't seen me do shit. And can such things be learned by one who knows nothing of our traditions? No. You're full of crap, man. Shouting on me up. There's only one respect for Luciana that I have agreed to teach you. Go to East Shroud, seek out the targets hiding there, but do not presume this will be easy as before. As I told you, the ability to read one's enemies is fundamental to archery, yet the trials set by my colleagues did not require you to do this. Mind well, the targets will seek to be hidden, and I do mean hidden. In the midst of the region rife with savage beasts, they will play a part of your enemies. In the unlikely event you spy a target, your limited range will necessitate that you slip past its bestial guards prior to taking aim. A feat I consider beyond you. Was that a frown? Maybe you were thinking that the Mikote set you a similar task. You're wrong. She asked merely that you consider where your foes are. I demand that you discern precisely where they will be. How then will you go about this? Observe them closely and discern their characteristics. Learn to read their movements and recognize patterns of behavior. If it has eyes, let it not see you. If it has ears, let it not hear you. Be neither there nor where it means to be, and thereby pass unnoticed. But enough talk. Whether or not you heed my counsel is your decision. I will shed no tears should you fail. Yeah, you're a dick. Damn dog was out again.
He's being neurotic. He was just out.
No, it's been a bit now.
Cupcakey, do you need to go off your girl? It's raining, Cupcake.
It's not really raining, it's more spritzing.
But it's cold.
It's spritzing! Like my Aunt Lorraine. Of course, he goes out there and starts raking a havoc.
After this, it's probably cutoff time for us. It's almost time to walk.
Yeah.
7:30 comes early.
We're old.
That's why we're being super cash with this and only planning out the Alan Wake.
Oh, now she wants out.
Because she went up there and barked.
Oh. Yeah. No. No, you want it out. Get out.
We got lots of distractions tonight.
Yeah, not as many as there could have been. Two dumb dogs.
It would help if the kids would stay in their beds.
It's just the one.
I know.
Okay. Oh, look. Hidden target. So annoying that with this thing, it hits the target and it puts the weapon away. What area are you in?
I am out there in the east shore.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because over here is like the Sif.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get that.
Court. So I figured I should get the stone wall in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the stone one here too. That's where I'm at.
She's knocking.
I hear. We're in.
Dropping party.
You have a thingy?
Yeah.
You got a glowy thingy?
Did I not drop party?
I don't know. No. You actually have not.
There you go. Can I have some?
Mm-hmm. This dog does not like the cold. I carry with me generous wilderness tradition, a tradition built upon the bones of many outsiders to try to take what is ours. It was my ancestors who first learned to conceal their presence and fight in the shadows, to hold the enemy at distance, protect the weak. All of it, everything was. It was a waste of time. You cannot understand. This is a waste of time. You cannot understand. But you're so intent upon following the footsteps of my people, I bid you go Northshroud. Exile these scouts and sighted near the river of West Etat Spire. Unless you're entirely ignorant of Gridanian history, I need not explain that active aggression is part of the centuries-old conflict. The minions do not matter. It is their leader, Nezul Catlin, the violator, who must fall. He commands the scouts, and he will be guarded. Yet he stands upon hostile grounds of burden and not walls of protection. If you are diligent and determined, you can slip through their defenses and slay their leader. This is the art of Gridania Archer. Embrace the wisdom that has been bestowed upon you, and the fight will be short. If you see the deed done, adventure, I'll take it as proof of your commitment to us and labor no more to drive you from the guild. Now go. Yeah, I have a feeling you're a lying sack of shit. But whatever. Aria's music has always reminded me of Lord of the Rings. I think they did it on purpose. Okay. Let's do this. I love that. I just picked him off and that other dude standing right there is like, whatevs. Not my problem. Okay, that was done. Suck on that. Slow.
What level do you have to be to get a retainer? Do you remember?
No, I think you have to be like 20,
Okay.
maybe 30, somewhere. Even now, I struggle to credit the Sentry's report. Yet here you are in Nizil, Catlan, the Violators no more. The gods' damn adventure should be so. Only by the grace of Nemea herself could you have survived, but even though it was pure luck, I will keep my word, Catherine. Should you stay or should you go, I care not. You have completed tasks and are no longer my responsibility. Go now to Luciana. She will doubtlessly wish to lavish you with praise. Or, you'll get no more from me. Off with you. Dick. I'm given to understand that you single-handedly drove off Ixali's scouting party, and that you did so with precision and guile. How exactly was that training, Luciana? Captain was just an adventurer. Silvera thrust her to the jaws of the enemy and hoped that she wouldn't come back. And when, against all expectation, she did come back, that servant R still refused to acknowledge her skill. Is this truly your impression? Well, yes, he said it was pure luck. More noise. Silvari sees Catherine's skill, of what I have no doubt. Did you not mark the way he covered his mouth when he uttered the words? There's a habit of his to do so on occasion when his tongue and his heart are in disagreement. For all his skill at reading the idiosyncrasies of others, he has yet to recognize his own. Impressive work, Catherine. You have applied yourself to Leia and Silvari's lessons and demonstrated your command to the core concepts. You are now an archer in your own right. Let me teach you something to commemorate the accomplishment. Repelling Shot is an advanced technique that enables the archer to evade attacks while continuing to fire upon her opponent. Use it wisely. It can grant you a brief surprise in the heat of battle. I have faith that with regular practice you will learn the best to employ it to your advantage. Remember your senior's lessons to strive to true mastery.
Did you hit 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 15.
How close though?
Not very.
Actually, you're pretty darn close. Okay, Repellent Shot.
I'm just getting my teleport beacons around the city while I wait for you.
Alright, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done for tonight.
You done for tonight? Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's
that's
10
where we're going to
o'clock.
leave off. Level 16. That's actually pretty good. We'll continue later this week. Definitely still going to do Alan Wake this Saturday around 8:39 Central Time with our playing catch-up stream. That's when I'm playing games that I didn't get a chance to play when they first came out because Parenthood and all that fun jazz. So going back through the catalog and playing some things.
And I know people are like, oh, I'm a parent, but I still played. We have 2 special needs kids on the spectrum. So playing for us, it's not like we can be like, oh, sit for 2 hours while we play this game. We have to constantly have an eye on them.
Yeah. Closer to some other certain things that came up during the time when some of these games came out. Like, I'd still yet to play Skyrim. So, That's gonna have to be a thing. So, oh, don't you look cool? All right. So, I'm going to go ahead out. You guys have a good night, and we will see you later this week.